And then that evolved into going to the World Conference in Vancouver and connecting with Cliff and some of the other people who are involved with user experience, which is an area that I'm very interested in. And then I was asked to be the co-lead for that team. So I joined that in November of this year, and I just got back from London, where I served as a member of the UX team at something called a super sprint. And a sprint is essentially, should be called a marathon. Truth be told, it was 10-hour days with basically a lunch break and a lot of cookies to keep you going. Note to self, bring apples. So anyways, we basically 36 people got together from different teams, the Joomla Extensions Directory, the PLT, which is the Production Leadership Team, User Experience, Marketing, SEO, and Certification Team, if I didn't say that. So 36 of us got together, each broken up into different rooms, but then liaisoning amongst the teams to talk about ideas and try to get us working together better. And that really felt good to be part of brainstorming and think tanking the future of the project. It really invigorated a sense of excitement and the long-term goals for the project, who we're trying to make this content management for, and the importance of listening to them as we develop new innovative ideas. It was brilliant. It was really, really, extensively intensive in terms of energy consumption, but it was also very nourishing and sustaining and exciting to be a part of it. So here I am now at JoomlaDay Florida, presenting a couple of workshops and connecting with people in the United States and sharing what I learned when I was over in Europe. It's a very strong community of developers and designers working in Europe on the project. It truly is an international project. Brazil has a huge constituency. India, very, very big, and Europe is huge. The Netherlands is just exploding with the number of people using Joomla. I think in the Netherlands there's maybe, 6 to 10 Joomla days just in that tiny little pocket of Europe. So going over to Europe and meeting the developers that I've never met before was really important to creating that bridge between what I've known from the United States and what expanded my understanding of Joomla. Yeah, I think at this point most web development is happening in a content management system space. So previously web editors were simply building static pages that would load maybe a header and a footer through some light PHP, maybe have a database, but it was all really page by page based. And so now we've evolved into the system where we have content management systems that allow you to enter in information into a form or an article and then populate that on the front end with consistent design and output. As far as using different tools, I think that while Joomla may have a steeper learning curve than WordPress, the time investment for working with it is worthwhile because of the fact that you can extend it in so many different ways and also custom theme it much more simply. So WordPress, was evolved as a blogging platform and then has since, because of its popularity, tried to expand into e-commerce. And it's done these things successfully because it has a very clear vision coming from Matt and the company. That being said, their emphasis on backwards compatibility has resulted in bloated software that becomes more vulnerable over time. And Joomla has stayed lean and clean. Now, while there's the pain of the migration, you're getting cutting-edge, stable, secure software that learns from its past and is very flexible and lightweight. So in terms of those two, I think it's pretty exciting to be part of Joomla because of the fact that it has a very vibrant community that's very dedicated, and actually people establish like an identity with the project, within the project, rather than it being like, oh, it was made by X. It's like, no, it was made by me and 36 other people or 500 other people. So you become invested in it as part of an open source contribution. So there's that piece, the community involvement, the lightweight, the extensible nature of it. And now we just need to organize and create more of a cohesive vision so that we can say, hey, this is what Joomla is really good at, and this is why you want to choose it. WordPress has that down pat, and they have a good product. It's just not the best for all things.